Alright, so for this episode of Kansas City Royals franchise, we are going to do some player locks, and we will get through the rest of April that way more than likely. So here we go. Player lock. Basically with player lock, I'll just do with whoever the DH is for that particular game, and in this case, for this game, it's Patrick Wisdom. Juan Soto hitting .344. He is off to an awesome start. Whit and Alonso identical averages at .290. And the Rockies come into this at 3-9, so they are having an absolutely terrible start to the season. Like, what else to do? And what I noticed in the standings is that Oakland has started off this season at 5-2. So definitely very interesting. I have 2 outs, nobody on in the bottom of the second inning against Eric Lauer.
Being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Comes up empty.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Ground ball over to short, and Wisdom is out.
Third out, and that ends the frame. At the plate, Patrick Wisdom.
All right, now we're tied at 3.
First time. That one ripped.
And that is ripped in the left. That's going to be extra bases for Patrick Wisdom.
And that's a double.
And that's a 1-out double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a good
His third double of the season. And we did not get scored. Of course we did. Alright, so looks like both these teams got their runs in the first. The Rockies got 3. We responded with 3. And we are going to round out here.
And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter.
And now we're in the bottom of the
for Kansas City. Patrick
Bobby Witt hit a home run during the simulation. Good to see that.
That one fouled off.
I'm not going to do player locks for all these games, by the way.
Bounced up the middle.
And, oh, nice diving stop at short. Throw to first is dropped. So Wisdom is aboard. And that's scored an error. So we are 1 for 4 of a reach on an error. And Pete Alonso walks us off of a 2-run homer in the bottom of the 11th. We win 6-5. That's why we signed Big Meat Pete for moments like that. So we are now 6-3 on the year. Alright, seeing like the rest of the Colorado series, we win 10-5, and we win 5-2, so we sweep them. And we have now won, if I'm reading the calendar correctly, we have won 7 in a row. Alright, so now we'll player lock here against the Guardians, who are also at 3-8. And it is Hunter Renfroe that we're going to be player locking as this time, it looks like. Tanner Beebe 0-2, but a very good ERA of 1.2. The problem with Beebe is he has not been getting run support at all in his starts. But it's still very early on here in the season.
And today's starting pitcher, Tanner Bybee. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Right, well, they're pronouncing it Bybee. I pronounce it Beebe. I'm not really sure pronunciation matters. But there's a base hit for Hunter Renfroe. We're going to try to get in for extra bases, and we do.
Throw to second is offline.
So there's a 1-out double for Hunter Renfroe. His 6th double of the season. And a 2-run homer for Bobby Witt puts us up 2-0.
Foul ball there.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here.
And that's a fly ball to the left. That's going to be caught. And that does it for Renfroe's second at bat. We are 1 for 2.
And welcome back to the ballpark.
And we're still up 2-0.
Hunter Renfroe.
And it is raining in this game in Cleveland.
This to third.
And that is past both infielders, both the third baseman and the shortstop.
Well, apparently he was ready to hit.
And now we've got runners at second and third with 2 outs.
Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this.
Nick Sandlin in the game now for the Guardians.
It is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field...
Chopper over to third, and I'm assuming that that is still Jose Ramirez over there at third base for the Guardians.
And we're back. We go to
Alright, well now we're up 2-1. And yeah, I was right, that was Jose Ramirez, and an RBI single from him
the pitch.
cuts our lead to 2-1, and there's a fly ball.
Center field. Straw.
That's going to be hit to center, and Straw is going to make the catch.
1 down.
Really nice job.
And we win the game.
Final score here today.
2-1 the final.
For Chris Singleton and
Blake Snell gets the win, and Felix Bautista gets the save. Witt with 9 RBIs now on the year. I don't think Bautista has blown a save yet. I don't believe. I'm going to check. I mean, I know we're 2-0 in this episode with these player lock games. And let us go ahead and check real quick. Okay, yep, perfect 5 for 5. And Luis Gonzalez, that's a AAA injury. And the Cubs want to offer us a trade. Pete Crow Armstrong for Miguel Garcia. Okay, Garcia's been struggling so far this year. I mean, the Cubs have a lot of money, but it is very early on in the season. I am not going to do that. And, okay, we lost... No, we won the second game of that Guardians series 10-8. We lost here, though, 6-2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that was 9 wins in a row that got snapped, and we lost that one 6-5. So Kyle Wright did not have a particularly good day, but thankfully Seth Lugo bails it out with 4 scoreless innings. Alright, so now we're going to play against the Blue Jays at the Rogers Center. We are in first place now in the division, by the way, as the Twins, since their hot start, have scuffled significantly. And, alright, looks like it is Hunter Renfroe again for our player lock. The Blue Jays come in at 8-7. They have Tyler O'Neill and Michael Conforto on their team now.
About to get started
And
here.
Dawson is on the mound for them.
In this one,
He's been having a pretty good start to his season.
Well, this guy had a bunch of wins last year. And I'll tell you what, as a position player, when you've got a pitcher that's going to...
Perfect.
deep, way back there.
Deep, and that is going to be gone. Home run for Hunter Renfroe. And that's going to give us an early
Just
lead
like
first.
that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seen the ball well, and he's got his...
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He's already homered here in this one.
Alright, runner at first, nobody out.
And a foul ball. Hampson gets his lead at first with nobody out. Ground ball.
And that is going to be bounced into a double play.
And that is a double play.
Got what he was looking for on the mound.
And now we're up 3-0. A Jake Fraley home run and a Harrison Bader solo shot.
Up the middle. Oh,
now that is a nice play by Bo Bichette.
Nicely done for the out.
Now Yimi Garcia is the pitcher.
That one the other way.
Line right to second base.
It's out number 3. Hunter Renfroe.
And we are up 6-1, and a 3-run homer for Alonso, and a Adult Varsho home run.
That's towards center.
Alright, unless the Jays pull some sort of miracle out of there behind to the bottom of the ninth, I think we've got this. Alright, well they did get 1 run in the bottom of the ninth on a set fly, but we win 6-2. Corbin Burns picking up the victory, pitching into the ninth inning, allowing just 2 runs. He struck out 6. A great outing for him. And let's see, and we lost the series to the Blue Jays. The Twins want to make a trade. Alright, Davis Bradshaw for Brock Stewart. Let's see, 6.75 ERA, and this is a guy that I'm probably not going to use, but I'm still going to say no to that. Alright, Guardians we just played against, so I'm not going to do that one. So I'm not going to do that one again. And Cleveland sweeps us, and now we've lost 5 in a row. And Twins have retaken the lead in AL Central, and okay, no, I don't want to do that. Let's see. Let's do this one here against Joe Ryan. Alright, Renfroe again. I mean, not that I mind. Witt hitting 349 on the year.
Just a little bit away
And
from
there
first
is
pitch.
Blake Snell on the mound for us, and no score in the bottom of the first. Let's see how we do here against Joe Ryan and the Minnesota Twins. And there's a good start for Renfroe.
And it gets by him.
And that goes all the way to the wall, and we are going to get in with a double.
To second safely.
Got a good pitch to drive.
Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Doubled in his first debut.
And it's like Fraley got us on the board here in this third inning on a solo home run. Good for
That
you.
one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the last half of the third. Correa whips it across, and that is the inning. Hunter Renfroe steps
Alright,
in
now we're
for
3-0. We've got a man on third with 2 out. Patrick Wisdom on a solo homer, and Harrison Bader RBI double. Good for him. And that's it well to left, but that is going to be caught. And I'll end the 5th.
So 2 runs in the inning on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and 1 left. We're through 5. It's the Royals 3 and now the DH.
Soto RBI double, Alonso RBI single, Margot and RBI single. So now we're up 5-1.
Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's nothing in 1.
There's a certain
He
point you
just,
have to commit.
well, Renfroe anyway, so he's 107 runners in scoring position, not good, but he delivers here.
For a base hit.
That's going to bring a run home,
And that rolls into the
and we are up 6-1.
It's 6-1.
Man, he used to absolutely.
Fraley RBI single, Bader RBI single, Hampson RBI single. So now we're 9-1. We are definitely going to end this losing streak, I am pretty sure.
Chance to drive in another run.
Steven Okert on the mound for the Twins.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 outs. Couple of base runners at first and second.
Hey, see it. Drive it when you can. Let's go.
Fought off foul.
Hey, let it rip one time. Easy right here.
The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Your pitch right here. Let's
2
go.
on, 2 outs. Here's a swing.
And there's a drive. And that's a 3-run shot for Renfroe. It is 12-1.
A gigantic blast. It's 12-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball. The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Max Scherzer, 3 innings out of the bullpen to get the save.
Here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Oh no, he pitched 2 and a third. But got the save somehow. I thought he had to go at least 3 full. Whatever. But still, good for you, Max Scherzer. Blake Snell with 10 strikeouts in this one during the portion that was simulated. So good job, buddy. And okay, we win 3 out of 4 against Minnesota, and I think Houston will probably be the last one. That we do. I'm going to do the last game of this series this time. 6-3 win, 9-5 loss. So yeah, Houston's going to be the last one that we do player lock because this last series for April is against Minnesota, and we just had a series against Minnesota. Alright, Hunter Renfroe again. And it's going to be Cole Reagan's on the bump for us against Hunter Brown, who right now has a 7.03 ERA. Not off the best of starts for him, but his team, though, is still doing pretty good. 17-10.
So just about set. And on the hill in this one, Hunter Brown. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I'm interested to see how.
There's a
And Renfroe sends this one deep, and that's going to be up against the wall. And Renfroe is going to have extra bases. He'll get it standing up.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. They got a pitch he could drop.
2 outs.
And a 3-run shot for Pete Alonso. So now we're up 3-0.
One with a double and a run scored.
Have it rip like you can. Here you go.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, but
This one in the air center field. Makes a
And
nice
catch
running
right there.
catch. And that's the 3rd. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. 1 for 2. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. Hauls it in, 2 away.
well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing's.
So 1 out, nobody on.
Alright, still 3-0.
Getting ready to hit. And there's a foul ball. McCullers, a former All-Star, 31 years old, a former first-round pick. back in 2012. Hammers.
And that is hammered, and it's going to be 4-0. Second home run of the game for Renfroe gives him 6 on the year, and the Rangers on 10 winning streak.
Sixth home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 4-0.
And a solo home run for Altuve makes it 4-1.
Over here in this one. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first, and Renfroe is retired.
And we win it.
They won the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.
Lonzo, 12 home runs.
Thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sean.
So Reagan's now 2-2 on the year. 7 scoreless innings, even though he walked 6. Ugh. And this series against the Twins, we win 1-0 to avoid getting swept. Let's see what happened in these 2 losses, though. Looks like we got walked off in the bottom of the 10th. I'm assuming the Matt Wallner home run was the cause of that. And then we got walked off again in the 10th, the next game. Okay, so both losses, and this one here against the Twins, were extra inning walk-offs. You hate to see that, and Brock Stewart looks like blew the save for them. 7.07 ERA, I'm glad we did not trade for him. And then this one, a Scott McVay homer. The only offense of this game is we avoid getting swept. We got out hit 6-2 in this one, but thankfully Corbin Burns pitches a gem, and he is now 5-2. Felix Bautista his 8th save of the year. Now, what that means for Burns is, unfortunately, he will not be pitching any of these games against the Orioles. So, let's see. Ooh, Asa Lacy, a strong month of April. I wonder then if I call him up. The only problem, though, is that our starting rotation, they're all doing pretty good. In fact, let's check it out, shall we? Burns, 5-2, 3-4-5. Snell, 3-2, 3-4-4. Reagan's 2-2, 5-08. Could be better. But I'll let him stay in the rotation for right now, though. Waka, 0-2, 4-9-1. And Kyle Wright, 2-2, 3-3-8. Max Scherzer, 22 innings pitched out of the bullpen. He has a 3.14 ERA. He is doing pretty well for a 40-year-old. You know what, actually, if there is someone we probably could send down, it would probably be Josh Taylor. Does he have options, though? Alright, he has 2 left. Now, where is Asa Lacy? Asa Lacy, excuse me, AAA. Okay, so Josh Taylor, you are going to go to AAA. And Asa Lacy, welcome. Oh, you're not on the 40-man. Oh, okay, so I have to take someone off the 40-man then, and Alright, yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll take him off the 40-man, and now we can officially say, Asa Lacy, welcome to the Kansas City Royals. So we have, alright, so we still have 8 relievers in the pen, but we have 3 long guys, which could be beneficial to us. Let's see. Alright, I'll put you in the rotation since that is pretty much an easy fix there. And as we end this episode, let's take a look at what's happening around Major League Baseball. We've got the Blue Jays leading the AL East at 17-13. The Orioles are a half game out, and the Rays are 1 full game out. The Yankees, who made it to the World Series last year, are 12-20, not after the best of starts there. We are leading the AL Central by a game and a half over the Twins, and the Texas Rangers, 23-7. That is easily by far and away the best record in the American League. The Braves lead the NL East at 19-13. Mainly because the Mets have lost 9 straight. Mets had started off well, I guess, but now they've had a rough skid. The Nationals, 6-25. They continue to suck. Pirates lead the NL Central. That is a tight race there. And the Giants lead the NL West at 23-9. The D-backs 9. The Rockies are 6-27. Dodgers only 500. Very interesting. So, by virtue of a slightly better winning percentage, the Rangers have the best record in the majors right now. Alright, we'll auto-utilize that, and so, let's see here. I think for the next episode, we will play a full game. And we'll see you next time.